Star Wars Black Series, Three Amigos, the Bad Batch. Let's go. So here is Hunter. We'll take a look at the packaging and then we'll get this guy open. From the Bad Batch, as you can see in the bottom here, it's color-coded in red. Can't wait for the Disney Plus TV show that's going to be dropping. For inbox collectors, it's a nice window here for you to take a look at everything up front, so that's pretty cool. Bottom of the box, you got your warning here, Hasbro. Side of the box, you got a little peekaboo window, Star Wars logo. Back of the box, you got a nice picture of Hunter. You got a little bit of a write-up on him, who he is. #1 from the Bad Batch series. Some legalese and information at the bottom here. Other side, you've got that, that slender, angled look of the actual logo. And then when you put all of them together, they kind of make a poster. I mean, Hasbro should bring out some posters. That'd be pretty cool to have them. But yeah, there he is. In the top, got nothing but another window there. Bottom, you got barcode with all those legalese information. And so yeah, with that, we'll just get this guy opened up and have a look inside. Where's DeWalter? There he is. And here is Hunter from the Bad Batch, looking great. We'll start off with the head articulation. Head can go down like that. Go up with that. It's sitting on a ball joint, so you got good movement left and right. So no issues there. Perfect. Like it. In terms of the shoulder area, arm, the shoulder pad is actually, I don't know if you can see this in camera here, but the shoulder pad is actually inside. It's sort of circled inside. It's got a little piece that's there. So it's not attached to the actual armor. It's actually inside, tucked behind the joint of the shoulder. There's no butterfly joint. It's just a single elbow as well, which is a little bummer. But with all the armor here, kind of makes sense. There's no pins here, so no pins at all. In terms of the chest and torso area here, to get the crunch, that's all you're going to get right there. Lean it back, get there. Swivel at the upper torso area. No waist swivel. Leg area. You got no thigh, obviously, with the armor. You're not going to have, you do have a little bit of swivel at the top here. And then for the legs, you have single knee. Armor is going to block it anyway. So if you had double jointed knee, the armor would not even let it go up there. So, I understand they're not putting the double knee and double elbow for armor, but they have done it in the past where they made the armor kind of fit into the knee, the leg area and the arm area where you could get more range. But I get why they're not doing it. I mean, I would prefer it, but I understand with the armor, it's kind of going to be limited anyways. So they're just saving the money and putting into other things like accessories and this badass paint job, which I love. In terms of the ankle, you got up and down like that. And then swivel. So that's good right there. You could get them into poses, obviously, with the limited articulation you do have here. But aesthetically, how he looks, I mean, he's cool. He's just like, what you want in him from the Bad Batch. Will they make another version of him? Probably. I mean, they're going to probably want to sell more and maybe make a different slide or different paint app. But, having Hunter in your collection right off the bat, before the show even starts, the Bad Batch, it's nice. I know they're from the Clone Wars. I get all that. But this is kind of hyping up that show. So in terms of wrist articulation, the wrist just goes up and down like that. So that's good for the gun movement up and down. And no side to side. So we'll take a look at all of his accessories. Here you have his dagger / knife. And then you got his, I don't know, what do you want to call this? Nerf gun. You got his little Nerf gun there. Looking good. And here's his backpack, you know, Special Forces Elite backpack with all kinds of things they need to get their mission done. And finally, we've got his cool looking helmet. Anytime you get different looks on helmets from Star Wars characters, it's always nice. So this guy's helmet looks great. He's got a little bit of a damage there, some scratches. You know, battle tested helmet. Love it. So my final thoughts on this is, you know, look, you got your Bad Batch figure finally. Does it need the double elbows and knee and butterfly joint? Of course. I mean, anytime we can add more articulation to a figure, that'll be great. But I understand why they didn't, as I mentioned earlier, because of the armor and all that. But they made up for it, I think, with all the paint apps here. Like the face, you know, with the helmet and everything. They did a great job. And the accessories, having the knife, you know, being attached to the top here so you can pull it out quickly. All the stuff that, you know, we've seen from these characters. I mean, yeah, it's a great figure. Get it for sure if you're a big Star Wars fan. If you know, not even a Star Wars fan, if you like troopers, this is a cool looking version of it. You know, you got your black troopers, your white troopers, and everything in between. Want to get a red and gray looking trooper here. He, you know, take the helmet off. Then you got sort of Rambo in space kind of thing. I mean, I love Rambo, so this kind of reminds me of Rambo with the bandana at the top there. But yeah, great looking figure. Definitely worth a pickup if you're a Star Wars fan or if you're just a fan of good looking figures. This is great. And here we have Crosshair, one of the baddest snipers in the galaxy. As you can see in the bottom here, red coloring for the Bad Batch group. In the window here, you can see his sniper rifle, all the accessories. So inbox collectors, you got everything right there in front of you. Take a look at the rest of the box. Side of the box here, a little window with the Star Wars logo. Back of the box, you've got some information on him, the nice picture of him, and then all the legalese and all that stuff here. Side of the box, you've got that, you know, angled look that they're, you know, all the new boxes come with. And then if you put them next to all the corresponding characters from that series, you'll make a giant poster. And then Crosshair at the bottom, it says right there. Top of the box, a little window. Bottom here, you got barcode and some other legalese and stuff. So let's get this guy open. Where is DeWalter? DeWalter! There he is. Open him up. So here he is, Crosshair, looking badass. You know, got his name for being a sharpshooting skillsman. And we'll take a look at all his accessories. We'll start off with the articulation. Pretty much the same as Hunter. Up, the head down like that. And then head up like that. You can go left and right, swivel around. So good rotation and good movement there for the head. Nice paint job on the eyes here. Like that. In terms of his shoulder, the shoulder pads are actually inside just like Hunter's. So it's tucked away. It's not actually top of the armor. It doesn't rip off easily. He does have a butterfly joint in here. It's tucked in, really hard to see and very limited. Because of the armor, it's going to block it. You don't get too much of a range. You have double elbow. I'm sorry, single elbow. What am I saying? I wish I had a double elbow. But single elbow, understandably so, because of the armor. In terms of his torso movement, you can get the torso down like that and then up like that. You do have swivel in the torso. No waist swivel. You do have thigh movement here. You can swivel the thigh back and forth. And then you got single knee here because of the armor. And then the wrist, you can go with the gun up and down. Ankle, that, up and down. And then ankle rocker right there. So you got your basic essentials you see from any Star Wars characters. You've got enough here to get the character in a lot of good different poses. Obviously with armor, it makes it difficult to get all the double knees, but the double, you know, the butterfly joint was interesting to see it in here. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, so I applaud them to make it in there. I mean, it's nice of them to put it in there, but with the armor around it, what is really the point of this? You're not going to get much out of it. But yeah, I guess, you know, they wanted to put it in there, so they did. Overall, you know, you look at the paint job on this, you know, the details of the holster and the belt, you know, bullets strapped here at the top, the skulls, all of that. Nice little detail in the character. You know, I like the top here, the face. You've got actual paint with a marker on there, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, we'll take a look at the accessories. So take a look at the accessories. He comes with a little water pistol right there. Fantastic. And then you got his tactical backpack that all of them have. And then you have his legendary sniper that he's known for around the galaxy. Crosshair. Anytime you need a sniper, this is the guy to call on. And then finally, you've got his helmet. The antenna. I will worry about antennas on helmets with the Mandalorians as well. Very careful. It might not, you know, you don't want it to snap off or anything, but great looking helmet. A lot of detail in here, a lot of paint in there, a lot of scratches in here too to show it's been weathered and battle tested. So those are the accessories you get for a Crosshair. So my final take on this guy is good looking figure, a lot of detail, especially around the face. And then, you know, you've got the bullets and the holster and then the helmet, the accessories. They did everything I think they could, Hasbro, based on the price point we're getting at. So well done. Butterfly joint, I don't know why you needed it in there, but they gave it to us. Nonetheless, good looking figure, good purchase, definitely worth picking up for the Bad Batch. And last but not least, the Elite Squad Trooper from the Bad Batch. The final of the 3 that we got. As you can see right here, similar box, the red coloring, Elite Squad Trooper. You've got one gun, and that's it. So pretty bare bones for this guy. Side of the box, a little window, the red band right there. Back of the box, you got some information on him. And you got number 3 of, you know, the Bad Batch. We got 1 as Hunter, 2 as Crosshair, and then here with 3, the Bad Batch. Then the bottom here, legalese. Side of the box here, you got the Yangle side with the poster puzzle, you want to call it. Putting all of them together will give you a nice little poster. The Elite Squad Trooper in the bottom, it says. Top of the box, got a little window. Bottom of the box, barcode, information here, yada, yada, yada. Let's get this guy open. All right, let's get this guy opened up. DeWalter. Bam, let's go. And out of the package, here is Elite Squad Trooper, one of those special forces that the Galactic Empire sends out to neutralize any Imperial insurgents. This guy has some nice paint jobs, has some issues as well, and we'll get into it with the articulation here. So with the helmet on, obviously, you can't really take the helmet off. There's nothing underneath. There's no face. So if you're wondering, there's no actual person underneath it. It is just a helmet with no head. Helmet head goes down like that. Goes up like that. Obviously restricted because of the helmet. Turns of movements left and right. Rotation. Yeah, does its job, right? So, and then you've got the shoulder area here with the butterfly joint inside the armor. Has a little bit more give than Crosshairs. So you do get a little bit more mobility. Not a lot, but you do get some. The shoulder pad, that's my gripe here. It's attached to the shoulder area here. Look, I mean, if you pull this hard enough, you probably can rip it right off. Don't like that. No, 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 no. Hunter and Crosshair had it embedded underneath the joints, which I prefer. I don't like it here attached to this. This can easily peel off. I mean, they all can easily peel off, but I don't like this. I kind of want it sitting on the top. Just look at that. It just annoys me. I don't like that. I don't know why. That bothers me. But anyway, shoulder here, up and down like that, rotation. You got single elbow right there. Wrist up and down for the gun. So that's nice. In terms of torso, you can get the torso bent like that. Backwards like that. Has swivel. No waist swivel. Thigh, you can go like that. Knee, you got double knee there. Notice they put the double knee on here with the pins. Crosshair Hunter didn't have double knee, but they didn't have any pins either. They were pinless. So, you know, it seems like Hasbro's like, take one or the other. They're not going to give you, You know, very seldom you're going to get them to give you pinless with double knees. They're going to pick and choose. So you've got the double, you know, knee here from the other troopers, but, you know, you get the single elbow. I don't know. Just why even do that? Just pick both. Like, give us both. Give us double knees if you want to and double elbow. Why just give us one? I don't get it. Maybe because of the armor, but, you know, this has armor here, and they slimmed it down the back. See, they made a little cutout here on the bottom, sort of a groove where you can get the knee all the way up like that. You know, the knee pad here obviously blocks it from going any further, but you do get a good, you know, range right there. I don't know. It's just weird how they do this half-half. You know, old and the new, and then slap it together. So that's, you know, that's my gripe with Hasbro sometimes. They're kind of confused as to why they do things like that. Then you have your ankle rocking like that. So yeah, this could have been, in my opinion, sorry, it could have been, you know, overall pinless with double knee, double elbow. Give us all of that. Don't half-ass this. And that's what I feel they've done. They've taken something from the old and something from the new, kind of blended in. You know, and an army building this, I don't know if I'm going to army build this. Maybe get a couple guys because it is an elite squad. But with the other guys, you know, you got your initial 3 from the Bad Batch and the rest are rolling around. So my final take on this, yeah, it's a trooper. I mean, I've got so many troopers, different types of troopers. Nice to get this one, you know, especially with the eyes having green there. So that's cool. And then, you know, accessory-wise, you know, we'll get into that. Not much to talk about an accessory-wise. But overall, you know, it's a trooper. Nothing really special. You get them in your Bad Batch. Enjoy. So in terms of accessories, you get the standard gun that all troopers kind of get. You know, boring, Nerf type of pistol. But yeah, that's all you get with this guy. So really limited. Wish they gave us a couple more stuff. But yeah, there you go. And for size comparisons, here we have the Gaming Grades Trooper and we have the regular Stormtrooper. So they scale really good, as they should. And here they are with the Loyalist and the Super Commando Trooper, aka Dad Bodies, looking good. And then we have the Mandalorian and the Heavy Mando here. Please, please, I want to see them in live action. Get them all together in one big scene. That will be freaking awesome. And finally, we have Ahsoka, and then we have Darth Vader in there. Darth Vader looks empowering and kind of towers over these guys, which I think is good. I like that. So very good scale for these troopers against him. So my final thought on the entire wave. I think this is a great wave, a must pick up for any Star Wars fans, getting characters that we never had. The best figure out of the 5, I believe, is Asajj. The amount of detail they worked on the dress, how it looks, great paint apps, fantastic. And then I'm going to have to say is Bo-Katan. And then it's going to be a toss-up between Crosshair and Hunter, leaving the elite trooper at the very end. I didn't think that was much to it. It's a trooper. They kind of mixed it up here. They gave us some old and some new from that trooper, so that kind of ruined it for me. But yeah, overall, like, this is a great wave. Like I said, definitely, you know, need to pick this up if you're a Star Wars fan. And I can't wait till they add more to this and get the rest of the Bad Batch group in there. So that's going to be a wrap for this video. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends. We appreciate all the love you guys are doing. Every time you guys subscribe, you know, it motivates us to do more videos. And also visit us on our social media at AstonishingNR, our Instagram and Twitter page. We're going to be doing a lot more videos coming on the road. Our podcast is up every week. Check that out on all platforms, Spotify, iTunes, etc. Have yourself a great day. Take care.